Lean or Agile software development has significantly changed the process of user requirements elicitation and analysis. One of the biggest changes is when requirements should be gathered or analyzed. Historically, we've tried to gather all the requirements for the solution from the highest level or business requirements down to the nitty-gritty detail of solution requirements before we ever tossed the whole mess over the fence to the developer community. Any changes to those defined requirements required a lengthy and, to be honest, quite often ignored change management process before they could be approved. User stories, on the other hand, are designed to be easily changeable at any point in time. In addition, user stories should always be limited to the level of detail that's only needed to support the most imminent decisions. This is a novel concept. Think about that. To make good business decisions, we don't need the detailed software specs or functional details. Once a developer starts programming or coding, he or she might need incredibly detailed software specifications. But even that depends on her or his experience. During the Agile development process, the primary purpose of the user story is to speed up collaborative conversations between the business and developer communities. Agile and lean life cycles encourage flexibility, adaptability, communication, and working software over plans and processes. Lean and Agile actually follow two very important concepts, incremental and iterative. So incremental is product development, meaning you're building something piece by piece, like creating a picture by finishing a jigsaw puzzle. Iterative product development means building something through successive refinements of the product. Since Lean and Agile software development are incremental and iterative, user stories should also be incremental and iterative. To start with, high-level user stories and epics that clarify the product vision need to be elicited to seed the product backlog. An analysis and drill down of those user stories is going to reveal details of the stories shortly before and during development, meaning at the last responsible moment. In Agile methods like Scrum, detailed user stories with the acceptance criteria and test scenarios are created as late as possible, which is usually at least to a certain degree during release planning, and then to a more granular level during sprint planning. Finally, a user story must be testable. Remember that INVEST acronym? The T is for testable, meaning the business community can validate each feature or function as soon as it's programmed. We'll talk more about that in a later section.